Simone Biles is back in action. The All-Star athlete returned to gymnastics competitively on Saturday, and she made quite the triumphant return at the Core Hydration Classic. Simone scored first place in the all-around, floor routine, vault, and balance beam, and finished third on the uneven bars. The event, which was the qualifying competition for the 2023 U.S. Gymnastics Championships, marked the first time Simone has competed since the Tokyo Olympics. The seven-time medalist withdrew from the individual all-around final mid-event at the Tokyo Olympics in June 2021, ending her chance to defend her title. She later explained that she stepped away to focus on her mental health. Since then, Simone has grown in her personal life, becoming an ambassador for mental health awareness and getting married to her longtime love, NFL player Jonathan Owens, in May. In April 2022, Access Hollywood's Scott Evans caught up with Simone, and she gushed about wedding plans.
I do feel like you have this glow on you right now, and I do know that people talk about it being like the in love glow, the engagement glow. I know that you said the engagement. Jonathan, his asking you in particular was such a surprise. The way he did it was perfect. What do you want people to know though about where you and him are now? How you're feeling about getting ready for this big day?
Yeah, I feel like so far, like the wedding process has been pretty seamless, but now it's getting towards like the stressful part. I've already picked out like my dresses and stuff, and I thought that was going to be. Yes, I picked them out, so they're in production.
When you put it on, you said it was perfection.
No, they're in production right now.
Okay. So when you picked it out, like, did you know, like, tell me about the process? Like, if you're saying it's in production, have you put it on?
It's kind of like whenever I met Jonathan, like you had a feeling and you just went with your gut. Yeah. And whenever I tried on the dress, like I had my maid of honor and my mom there with me, and we just all started bawling. Like I just knew, like as soon as I saw myself, I just knew.
Really?
Yeah. Everybody said it was a feeling, but I just never believed that stuff. And then it happened. I'm like, oh God.
God, this is the feeling. This is Mom, I think this is the feeling.
Yeah.
What was your mom's reaction? What did she say?
Oh, she cried. So did my maid of honor. And that's just how we knew.
Yep. If you can't ask for a better signal or sign than that.
Right.
Now, what do you think? Are you going to go big wedding? Are you going to go small, something intimate? Are you going to, would you two end up eloping? Would you be the two that would be like, you know what? I know we're
not going to elope because we want to share our love that we have for each other with the people that we also love. So I think it'll be a good medium, small, medium. I don't know. Like, is 120? I don't think that's too big or too small. I think it's
that's a good size. I think 120 is a good size. I mean, it's not a tiny wedding, but it's also not like, we've seen some crazy scenarios.
Because I know my best friend, she's getting married and she has 14 groomsmen, 14 bridesmaids. And I'm just like, you guys are insane.
What?
Yeah, the bridal party is like 26 people.
Now, here's my question. When you have a best friend that's also getting married around the same time, are you in each other's weddings? Like, does that happen, or do you just attend? Like, nah, girl, you good? We just
no. We're definitely in each other's weddings, and we almost have the same timeline too of the dates. So they'll be back to back, which is kind of crazy. Different months, but kind of back to back. But most of our bridesmaids are the same. So that's a plus. So I think we're just going to do a combined bachelorette and all of that stuff because we have the same people. So
that is actually a combined bachelorette. That's going to be fun. That is going to be a whole lot of fun. Listen, I want to know, and I want to respect your privacy, but I want to know what it was about Jonathan that you were like, I think you're my person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We all watched him support you in competition. We've all watched him be this amazing partner to you on the sideline, right?
Yes.
From an audience. But like for you, like what was the thing that you were like, I think he's the one?
Yeah, I think it was how well we knew and understood to set aside athletics and be vulnerable with each other as humans. But I also think the pandemic gave us that option to do so because we weren't embedded in our craft. So I think we just saw each other for who we were, but it was also kind of the same thing, like a feeling we had, like whenever I first met him, we had a game night and just a little, like a glass of wine, and it just felt right. We both vibed, we both understood each other, and it was just really nice. And his dog, whenever, as soon as I walked in, he just peed everywhere. And he doesn't do that, but I think his dog even knew too. And his dog just started peeing everywhere. He was so excited when he met me. So I just think we knew.
You just keep leveling up, huh? You just can't help it. You can't help it.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I think we're trying to make an impact for the younger generation. So I feel like that's exciting.
Yeah, it's super exciting. Tell me how this came to be, right? And the focus on skewing even a little younger, right? With Athleta and this line. I love the fact that you have said there's a group that we wanna affect, there's a group that we want to encourage, and we
Mhm.
can do it literally in the clothing.
Yes. So for me, whenever I partnered with Athleta, obviously one of my biggest dreams was to have my own collection. We weren't sure which capacity that would be at, but then we were like, you guys have Athleta girls. Let's target the younger generation because I think they need that extra inspiration, that extra person to believe in them. And so that's why in this collection, we've incorporated little love notes, which are mantras that I've used that have helped me throughout my career, just as a daily reminder. If they're ever feeling like they can't do something or they're having a down day, look down where that daily mantra is on whatever article of clothing that you're wearing. Find that and find that inspiration. So it's the little Simone on your shoulder. And I think that's super exciting. And I think
Yeah.
it's super
What are
unique.
some of the
And that's how we're hopefully going to touch those girls.
I love it. Like it is beautiful the fact that baked into, woven into, directly in the garment itself,
Mhm.
there are these messages of love and the
Yes.
reminders that like you are worthy. Tell me some
Yes.
of the affirmations that you included, some of the things that helped you get through the hard parts in your life.
Yes. So the main one, which I think is everybody's favorite, is because I can. And I think kids need to kind of believe in themselves a little bit more. So that's one of the daily reminders. We also have the floor is yours because at the end of the day, it is yours. You go out there, you make a statement, you be yourself, you be vulnerable, you be courageous. And the other one is just a daily reminder that no dream is too small or too big. So you can achieve whatever you put your mind to.